Welcome to Libre TV. My name is Saul G, and this is the history between Israel and Palestine. Please like, comment, and subscribe. For this video, I will be citing the Bible as a historical source, otherwise the history would make no sense. Around the year 2928 BCE, the earth was flooded, and Noah and his family were saved on a large ark. Then, after the flood, there was an incident involving Noah and his son Ham, which resulted in his grandson being cursed. This is the land in which this video will be focused. So if we follow the biblical account, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob all dwelt in the land of Canaan, until Jacob took his family into Egypt around the year 1747 BCE. In 1532 BCE, Moses led the Hebrews out of Egypt and into the land of Canaan. These Hebrews would war with local tribes until the land of Canaan was divided among the 12 tribes of Israel. These tribes would remain in the area until they were unified under King Saul in the year 1116 BCE. So, in 1116 BCE, the kingdom of Israel was established. One of the biggest enemies of Israel's were the Philistines. The biblical story of David and Goliath should come to mind. After the death of King Solomon in 976 BCE, the kingdom of Israel was split into two kingdoms. 10 tribes under King Jeroboam became the kingdom of Israel, and the remaining tribes of Judah and Benjamin under King Rehoboam, Solomon's son, formed the kingdom of Judah. In the year 727, King Hezekiah made war against the Philistines and possessed all the land from Gaza to Gath. Beginning in 721, Shalmaneser the Assyrian laid waste to the kingdom of Israel and took the 10 tribes into captivity, never to return again. In 588 BCE, the Babylonians under King Nebuchadnezzar sacked Jerusalem, burned the temple, and removed the inhabitants of Judah into Babylon. In 536, the people of Judah were returned to their lands under Cyrus the Great and would remain there through Xerxes, Alexander the Great, until the Romans ruled the land now called Judea. Alexander would divide his kingdom to his most loyal generals, and Seleucus and Ptolemy would control this area. With the writings of the Prophet Muhammad and the spread of Islam, Muslim caliphates would control the landscape of the Levantine region for over 1,250 years. In the late 19th century, the Zionist movement gained momentum in Europe, especially Great Britain. In 1917, the Balfour Declaration was sent to the leader of the Zionist Federation, hoping to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. After World War I, Britain would control Palestine until the end of World War II. This is when the UN proposed Resolution 181 in 1947. President Truman had an opinion about the Israel-Palestine issue.
Boy Anderson was one of them. We had several other people in the country, even among the Jews, the Zionists particularly, who were against anything that was to be done if they couldn't have the whole of Palestine and everything handed to them on a silver plate so they wouldn't have to do anything. It couldn't be done. We had to take it in small doses. You can't move 5 or 6 million people out of a country and fill it up with 5 or 6 million more and expect both sets of them to be pleased. We had all sorts of objections to everything that was done. Something had to be done. We went ahead and done it, and had it done, and now it.
But don't think that decision to recognize Israel was an easy one. I had to make a compromise with the Arabs and divide Palestine. The Jews wanted to chase all the Arabs into the Tigris and Euphrates River, and the Arabs wanted to chase all the Jews into the Red Sea, and what I was trying to do was to find a homeland for the Jews and still be just with the Arabs. But when you go into a thing of that kind, the people you help most are the ones that get most angry with you. Both of them were against me on the situation, but as President of the United States, I paid no attention to them, carried out what I thought was right, and I had the support of the Congress, and I could do it, which is unusual in these days.
Can you tell us specifically that a lot of Jewish people were against you too?
Oh, well, there were a lot of Jewish people against me because they wanted the whole of Palestine. As I say, they wanted to drive all the Arabs into the Tigris and Euphrates River.
The State of Israel would officially declare independence on May 14, 1948, and this newly formed nation would be accepted into the United Nations on May 11, 1949. Over the next 30 years, over 700,000 Palestinian Arabs fled or were removed from Israel, while over 260,000 Jews would immigrate to Israel. Hamas is a political and military organization in Palestine who is responsible for the rocket attacks that have started the most recent conflict in Israel. I hope this video has been helpful in understanding this area, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.